placement.
That's pretty much it.
Literally, like, all over the place. But yeah, tons of players coming through for this big Platinum event here in the first stop of the World Tour in North America. That's Platinum, rather. 800 points on the line.
Yeah, and honestly, that's twice as much as you get from a gold event, right? So literally, it is a huge amount, and they're going to be kicking off Flexecution, a hometown MDVA Rob here versus MackdaddyJoe. This is going to be an interesting one. Banjo versus Rob, not one you see every day.
Yeah, honestly, Banjo is just one of those characters that kind of fell off after they were released.
Yeah.
It just people tried. I mean, I remember the time when Tweak tried to play this character and actually was a little successful at a glitch. I believe glitch 6, but unfortunately it just didn't work out. It saw a little bit of the flaws, had a little bit of, like, top players are just like, he's not good enough. But the character can get some stuff done. It's just, you know, some people want the easier button sometimes.
For sure.
And Banjo is a character that has a really good zoning tool if they want to. They can kind of chill back and just toss off grenades, poop out the grenades, throw out, you know, anything they want with the eggs from the beak. But then you're fighting off against the likes of Rob, who can just laser you from a long distance.
Right,
so
I was going to say, like, it literally ends up just being like a battle of which projectile is better, and clearly Rob wins on multiple fronts, right? Having both the gyro, which is then a hit extender, but can also just lead into situations where you just win flat out, plus the laser, which can be a great sniping tool. And unfortunately, we're getting a bit of a missed input, whether that was intentional or not. The side B is going to get punished hard by Flexecution.
Yeah, that was actually really sad to see, because you saw MackdaddyJoe like going for the constant side Bs, you know, hoping that it would land. Right. But that's the thing about Banjo's kit is that he can only do that 5 times per stock. So, like, you got to make sure that those are used, you know, at important spots at very impeccable times to be able to get the maximum value out of that. But if you don't use them all, then they're gone anyways.
Exactly,
it's a good resource for trying to recover. It's a good resource as like a burst option for trying to call out someone's aggressive option. But at the end of the day, you just gotta get back on stage. Right there, that side view was just looked like it was trying to get center stage a little bit.
I mean, I don't know. At this point, like, the ledge guard is looking like it's going to be well in Flexecution's favor. MackdaddyJoe, even with the multiple jumps, not really able to use that effectively to get back in. And while you do have some options to mix up that recovery at the point where you can just shield it and ignore whatever you're doing to come back to ledge, Flexecution has the wealth of knowledge and being able to play with all this extra space now.
And literally just capitalizing on, okay, gyro to up smash, the classic Rob maneuver coming in clutch, knowing just the ins and outs of the bread and butter combos that you can throw onto the table. It's going to take away that game #1 easily.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You can always use gyro as a way to quickly surprise your opponent, and what a way to just make them explode instantaneously. That was well played by Flexecution. You don't really need to break the bank too hard in this next game. Already off to a great start in the set.
Yeah, so we'll see how this next one's going to go. Hopefully we see a little bit of less of that side B spam from Banjo. We definitely saw Flexecution capitalizing on those punishes right afterwards. So you're going to use it a little bit too much. It might just, you know, be the end of it. So here we go, game #2. So going straight back to PS2. MackdaddyJoe feeling this stage and honestly having a pretty okay start. Already racking up 46 damage. Had a little bit of stage control issues there, just keeping him up above him, but eventually landed back down to the ground. Yeah,
and now we're starting to see the grenade actually coming, actually building its worth a little bit there. MackdaddyJoe able to kind of use it to stuff out some of the laser stuff, and Flexecution needs to kind of reconfigure how they're going to play around that projectile, because as of right now, MackdaddyJoe is able to kind of use that to create a no-fly zone basically for Rob.
Yeah, get out of here. There's that side B again, easy punish coming out from Flex. He managed to just dash in there, kept a little down tilt, do a little bit of a jabberoo, get some easy damage. Now we're seeing ourselves at a way more even game than we saw previously. MackdaddyJoe starting to, you know, realize, okay, I've got to slow this down a little bit. Let's see how we can go jump into this match, trying to adapt. Might have just gotten run over game #1, but you know, looking like some unfortunate sideways. What am I trying to look for? Literally,
sideways, some nonsense.
Honestly, just some roadway kill, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's, just like that, man.
Just like that. And honestly, I think that this is really a different game than we saw in the last one, right? MackdaddyJoe is bringing this to 100% on Flexecution. Looking pretty good so far, just needs to find the kill. And although he saved those, you know, saved some of those earlier Wonder Wings, not really able to get something. Finally, actually beating out the get-up attack. Now, that's one option that you kind of don't really expect too much on ledge, but whenever you're putting up a good kind of wall to create some defense. It is something that you might expect out of Flexecution in that moment.
It's a neat tool on the ledge because it's long lasting when you use it against the ledge like that, so it's really easy to two-frame. It's really easy to, like, if you're doing neutral get-up, which has very few frames to capitalize on, you can just cheese your way through with the side B instead of trying to go for a reaction. So it eases the skill gap a little bit by being able to just go for something like that. Plus, it kills, and that's the most important part.
Right, and that is what he was struggling to do in that last game. So being able to get that in this game bodes well for the rest of the set. Now putting up even more of a defense and keeping this relatively even. This is looking good, but the down throw might change some stuff. Good mash out.
Yeah, honestly, that when you get down thrown like that, like, it turns into like, okay, what's the deal here? Am I mashing out really fast, or am I going to stall the mash because Rob was waiting for the mash? Oh, there's a good use of the Wonder. It didn't land, but no punish. So you know what? You call it out. You avoided the lasers. So
yeah, I guess we get off scot-free from that one. No scoops with the up smash, but now just kind of rolling back into the gyro. Flexecution has been putting up some good pressure with that, but now I like the aggression. MackdaddyJoe just not going to really let them get back to stage for free. I want to see this level of aggression actually pay off a little bit more, though, because right now, Rob, the combo breaker is real.
I mean, you know, they both got the down throw, right? Just like, just ground them into the dust. Oh, we got some conversions with gyro. He's dead from mid screen. Flexecution coming in, just drops that gyro on him, and the rest of the story was written. Just combos him all the way off stage, and there was really nothing that MackdaddyJoe could have done at that point. He was just done for.
Yeah, especially even though, like, you know, what do you do as Banjo? You cannot attack fast enough to beat back what Flexecution is about to be hitting you with.
You need like a quick nair. You don't have like an up B from Game & Watch. You don't have any quick burst option. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of top players kind of don't pursue Banjo anymore, is because they don't